Welcome back, gang. It's time for some more stories around the campfire.
I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason.
Hey, come back!
What is there to say about this? It's an award-winning film. It's been traveling the festival circuits for the last couple of years. People are raving about this movie, and we finally get to see it, and I couldn't wait. It's called Koko-Di Koko-Da. It's from Sweden. Holy fuck. What the fuck happened? What is this? The trailer was confusing enough. What the fuck is this? Guys, Ziggy, what the fuck? You did what?
It was 5 a.m, and I don't even think I got past the production company logo, dude, and I was gone. So this one, I humbly bow to you two experts to give us your vivid synopsis of this. So go right ahead.
Oh boy. Alrighty then, Colonel. What the fuck was that?
I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, just hang with me here. I'm not even going to try to keep the spoilers quiet on this one, just so I can still try to wrap my brain around what the fuck I watched for 80 fucking minutes. Okay, so it starts off vacationing. Girl picks out a music box for a birthday present. Her mom has allergic reaction. Apparently, at 8 years old, you can still suffer from SIDS, and she just dies in the hospital bed. That's it. 3 years later, it didn't really fucking matter because I just know it's 80 minutes of my life I'll never fucking get back. They go camping, and you get these weirdos from this fucking musical box with a dog that apparently loves to lick up piss. An old guy who likes dudes get shot in the dick. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't 5 a.m. when I watched this fucker. It was like literally like 9 o'clock at night. I was still wide awake. And I'm watching this movie, and there's literally, you know, sometimes you're driving, blackout, and you're like, whoa, how the fuck did I get here? That's how I was watching that fucking movie. Like, I was watching it, and next thing I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember what the fuck just happened. It's like I was running through the woods in fucking Sweden with these motherfuckers carrying a dead dog. That ending, is that how they break the fucking Groundhog Day cycle? They're the ones that have to run over this fucking dog. Again, what's this dude's fascination with this dog looking up fucking piss? And like trying to get this dog, this part of my language, to eat this fucking chick out. Like, he's so adamant about that happening. It's like, what the fuck? Like, literally, look, this is an award-winning fucking film.
I love the look on Ziggy's face while you're describing this dog, especially. Like, this dog is just licking up piss and wanting to eat this chick out, and he's like, maybe I need to watch this movie.
No, you don't. You do not need to watch it. Again, it's just fucking, I'm all for fucking weird films. But it's like, this movie was weird for weird's sake. They're like, let's see how weird of a movie we can fucking make.
Yeah.
And somehow people are like, oh, this is brilliant. The art. No.
Oh, come the fuck on. No.
No. Like the one highlight, there's like 2 highlights in this movie for me. One, the dude's name is Tobias. Anybody knows me, one of my favorite bands is from Sweden, and lead singer, creator. His first name's Tobias. I'm like, that's cool. And number 2, I was like, hey, they drive on the left side of the car just like we do. Other than that, the movie is complete and utter fucking shit. Okay, Crank fucking hated Slacks. This is the dumbest movie he's ever fucking seen. This was the dumbest movie I've ever fucking seen.
Good. We found some common ground then, in a way. Yeah, man, we kind of predicted at least one of these films in this group was going to be bad that Shudder was releasing. This was another one, though. In my opinion, the second in the slump run. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to cancel my goddamn Shudder subscription. I keep seeing these people that are reviewing and commenting on Shudder say, "Oh yeah, I'm done with Shudder after seeing shit like Slacks and this. Oh no, I'm done with Shudder." I'm like, really? Fuck you. Well, you know, one bad movie does not mean you need to cancel your entire fucking subscription.
Those people are stupid as shit.
Right.
I enjoy, bad or not, it's a new experience. I never would have watched this fucking movie if it wasn't for Shudder.
Exactly. When I saw the trailer for this, I knew I was going in confused. What I did not expect was to finish the movie and still be confused. And not in a good way. You two especially know I'm kind of a David Lynch fan. I like a lot of his movies. So I like weird. I don't mind weird, but this, no, it's uncomfortably weird. And that did not work for me. There's not a whole lot of explanation with this one, and it's left up to a lot of interpretation. I get the theme that this movie is about grief and dealing with grief. Did you take that away, Colonel?
To an extent, but fuck, it loosely about grief. It was hard for me to keep my concentration on this fucking film. Just being completely honest with you guys and the people watching.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that bad for me. I felt like fucking motherfucker in Clockwork Orange. I had to hold my eyeballs up like this to keep me fucking concentrating on it.
I was able to take that away from it. I knew it was about grief, but I wish Ziggy would have watched this too so he could prove my point a little bit more. I bet each one of us found like a different interpretation from the movie, but still based around grief in some way. And I think all three of us would have found something completely different from it. I will explain what I mean by that. And spoilers galore here. Just a warning. Not that we haven't already spoiled it, but fuck you. You guys know what's going on. For example, I believe when Maya dies, the parents are trapped in this time loop because the music box that was going to be a gift to her in the beginning of the movie, we clearly see the antagonist on the side. And I think that is Maya playing the box, making them go through this circular hell. Because the song they hear from the antagonist in this, I think that's also why a lot of the cinematography in the last hour or so of the film is shot from the back seat, because it's Maya's perspective where she would be if she was still there. And you see them driving down the road and you just see the two silhouettes basically of the main characters. For some reason, Maya is doing this. That just makes it even weirder to me. I think that's why the camera work is shaky when they're running through the woods a lot of times. It was an intentional decision, because if a kid was trying to chase them through the woods or run with them through the woods, they wouldn't be steady. Now, but that brings up a couple of questions. Does Maya blame her parents for her death? And is that why she's putting them through this Groundhog Day-like hell? Do you think Maya blames them for the death?
I mean, if that was my interpretation, sure, why not? I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I didn't interpret shit. Whatever this movie was trying to tell me, I didn't pick up on it. I wouldn't say it's over my head, and we were just on two different fucking wavelengths. Spoiler alert, at the end of the fucking movie, you got to zoom out of the car, and you cut to that music box, and she's sitting there playing that music box. So sure, why not? It leads up to set that up perfectly, that she's making her parents go through this. I mean, that's pretty much the end setup. But at that point, I just didn't care.
Well, and you mentioned earlier that I think you said something about, did you have to run over the dog to break the time loop? I don't necessarily think they broke the time loop. I think the dog may have been what instigated them into the time loop to begin with, because that was first and only time at the very end of the movie that we see that particular dog alive. The rest of the time, it's dead. And by the way, Ziggy, there's two dogs, in case you're wondering, because we're talking about the dog licking up piss and eating out a woman. That's another dog. But most of the time, this one character is carrying a dead white dog, and then we see the dog get hit at the end.
Oh.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is one of those films that a lot of people are going to claim to love and understand fully, probably because they saw it at a film festival and they feel enlightened. Bullshit. Bullshit. Go watch other reviews of this film from like 5 months ago or a year ago. Those people are going to rant and rave. Oh, it's such a good film. I love the symbolism. I love the themes. Now go and watch not just our review, which is shitting on it, other reviews like ours from just the last few days since this movie's come out, and they will shit on it. I guarantee you. But the ones that saw it in the film festival, let me tell you exactly what this movie's about. Do not believe them. They're just pretentious fucks. I'm not trying to make up a interpretation of this film. That's truly what I got. Don't fall for the bullshit reviewers that are saying, this movie just made me cream in my pants. No. Colonel, anything else to add?
I didn't give this movie that much of a thought about into the symbolism or not. Maybe if it was a better story and a better movie, I would have.
Technically, this film is crafted well. It looks fairly good. The naturalistic lighting is a nice touch. There's not a whole lot of over abusive editing. The rest of it's just an allegorical mess that was created, I think, to make regular movie-going audiences feel dumb. Colonel, let's rate this bitch.
Ho ho ho. Koko-Di Koko-Da.
Hey,
Whatever. Da. I know it's a super artistic fucking film. Not enough of a story there to fucking care. Dude, I gotta give it like a 1. I wouldn't even say watch it. Yeah, literally, that's the number 1 I would give it. Maybe if I was Swedish and I understood a little more about the culture, maybe I'd feel a little different. However, I am not. Yeah. 1. You get a 1.
I can't give this one a 1. I will say this. I enjoyed this a little bit more than I did Slacks. That's not saying much, but this was not the worst thing I've seen this week. If that interpretation developed while watching this movie is the one that they intended, or if it's just a incidental one, okay. Fairly clever, execution bad. I'm going to give this one a 3. Koko-Di Koko-Da, 3 and a 1. And not available for comment.
I'll see it just because I want to see how I'll differ from what you guys said.
Oh, I would love to talk to you about this. I hope you come up with a different interpretation too.
I hope you get an interpretation from it. Because like I said, for me, this is so fucking stupid. I didn't care. I just did not fucking care. I just wanted to be over with.
I was curious if there was something there I could, connect to.
I would have preferred the Swedish chef would have just shown up at some point during this movie and all over it. Koko-Di Koko-Da. It's available on Shudder now. Watch at your own fucking risk. This is one of those movies that is probably better with LSD. Let me know if that makes it better. I might start using drugs. That's it. Bye. All righty, gang. That's going to wrap it up for that story around the campfire. I got to go pitch a tent, if you know what I mean. But we'll be back with more. Stick around.
Excuse me, someone's in here.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Rian Reese, and you are watching Death Curse Society.
What up? It's the Colonel Death Curse Society. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I punched the numbers in my computer. The computer don't lie. If you don't subscribe and watch more videos, you may be a dead fuck. So be sure to click over here for more videos from Death Curse Society.